Hello, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you guys are. This is the latest I've ever done a live stream. I hope you can hear me okay with the sound. Apologies for the extra height eyebrow compared to the other one. Can't do it if I tried again. It's just been a really hot day. We've got 32. Oh, my phone watch isn't charged. We've got 32 degrees today. England, where I am in Peterborough, and I haven't reapplied my makeup, so apologies for not turning up to be all wonderfully made up, but still, I promised on my channel I would keep things real, and oh god, she said that with a double chin. But it's great to have you guys here. I have no amazing promises for this live stream tonight. It is just a coming online to see you guys and to say hello, and I've got a few internet errands to do, so I thought now would be a good time to come online and see you guys. Yeah, 32 is hot for England. You're in Manchester, aren't you, Trojan Thug? I think you're in Manchester. It's been about a few weeks since I've seen your last video. So yeah, to me 32. Oh no, hot with an exclamation mark, not a question mark. Yeah, so I mean it must have been about 30 where you are, surely. But it's just there's no, I don't know, even in the car you're in the aircon and then you get out and it's steaming, not steaming hot, but it's just sweltering hot, that kind of holiday hot when you're normally about to go and sit by a bar or jump in a pool. You know, and I've just kept in at home really when I've not been doing jobs or seeing family, so it's a bit, you know. Anyway, Trojan, how are you doing? How's things? What's I was gonna say what's new, but I don't know you very well, so thanks for coming on and commenting. I can't open the window because then the moths and the stuff will come in, so I'm kind of leaving this light on at the moment. I didn't really think I would do a lamp kind of shot camera view. It might look a bit like a campfire when you've got the torch under your chin, so but yeah, I've just got a few jobs. I just forgot to charge my watch. It's just not been charging lately. But anyway, that's not the most exciting news really, is it? I think in Britain we're like, yay, it's so good to have this hot weather in the summer, but it's, you want warm weather, don't you? I don't think we're really used to it. So yeah, I'm a bit of a geek. I have got all my gadgets in a little box for charging. It's just because I've only got a few plugs here, and I've got my printer and my cutting machine, that one there, rigged up to a charger here, and then I just move it and plug it in. So a bit geeky, but anyway, fine, good to hear. Now, which one am I going to unplug? This one. Yeah, so the biggest difference is in this kind of weather, I would always want to get to the pool. There's an outdoor pool in Peterborough, and I look like a psycho with my eyes like that. I went to a there's a Peterborough Lido. I heard it got closed down with the coronavirus economical issues, finance issues and stuff, but they've been talking about it's been open, but instead of having 500 people in, they're only allowed 70 per hour. But I don't really think an hour is enough to get changed, go in, hang out and go back in. But when I remember teaching in schools, it been so hot that they've had to buy in ice lollies for everybody at ice poles to just, you know, you can't send everyone home all of a sudden. And I just think, yeah, well, I managed to escape early, and well, it wasn't early. I finished school and went to a client cancelled, so I went to the pool. I thought, yeah, great, I'll use that time wisely. I think it's the best thing you can do. But the Europeans, they close all the blinds, they close all the shutters, and that's what we've done really. Just my daughter's 2.5, and so she's basically been indoors with me for the afternoon. We've nipped out in the morning, and then I've closed all the windows in the morning. As soon as the temperature starts to heat up, all the windows are shut, and just to keep that cool temperature as long as possible. But it's already like 25, but we've managed okay. It's just that kind of dizzy spell when you get so hot, you're like, so I think it's just remembering to put water on, just to chuck water on your face really, just stick your hands on your feet in some water, but if you can't, always have a cold shower. So yeah, I think it's quite nice to be like that because we don't normally get that kind of heat. And when I think about friends and family abroad, they've got these really cold apartments with stone floors, like in Spain, and I've lived in France. That they have, you know, those thick walls just kind of keep it really nice and cool, and they do just close the shutters and just keep it nice and cool. But those who've got, you know, decent incomes, they do have the aircon units. So, but anyway, tonight I've got some work to do because when my little one sleeps, now I've decided I'm going to work. No more sitting down watching telly downstairs and loading the dishwasher and packing lunch bags for the morning. It's just I'm just going to try and crack on really. So I'm just looking at my list of things to do on my phone. Bear with me. Like I said, I promise this wasn't going to be an amazing stream. It's just a case of being here and being around. I don't know, just one of those random vlogs, really. I might have to go and tend to my daughter. I've just forgotten that's the echo. It's so hot now. It's a bit left of ice left in it at all. But I'm just going to drip on my paper. It's so annoying, isn't it? That ice drip. First world problems. Yeah. So we have got a little bit of list making to do because I can't start work without having a proper list. And stop alarm. I've got 2 alarms on my watch, and because I'm not wearing it, it's making a sound. Okay, different kind of video for me, but my title says what it is, so if people don't click on it because they don't want to watch it, that's fine. At least people don't turn up and go, oh my god, this is terrible, and leave. It's a very quiet live stream. I have done one this time the night before, so I wasn't really sure if I was going to get any views, any viewers, but the point is that taking pounds, I feel like I look a few years younger with this whole facey thing going on with the no makeup look, but I guess that's okay. I've lost £5 on my Noom diet. Search my playlist, I've got a voucher for 20% off on there. It's an affiliate link, so I get rewarded if you guys join, but you get a trial anyway and things like that. So there's I will talk about it in more detail in another video. I'm gonna have to fan myself. It sounds a bit funny. There we go. Hope it sounds okay. If you guys are new to my channel, please subscribe. I do videos about getting out and about with my daughter, how to make money, doing different things. So I haven't quite published them as such, but they are the kind of themes I'm doing over time. I don't know. Yeah, I've now stopped. I'm roasting again. Right, so I'm trying to do a list so I do the most productive thing. I need to price up my iPhone. I'm going to do a swap. So I need to do and I need to look at my list of need to message somebody. Okay, not very interesting, but thanks for staying with me. I have seen worse live streams, to be fair, so hopefully hanging in there. I think tonight this might be dinner time for a lot of people, might be evening time. Too early for some. It's an experiment, isn't it? Seeing which one works. This eyebrow keeps itching. It's going to match the other one in a minute with the colour coming off. I do eyebrow pencil because when I was a teenager, I went a bit mad. We didn't know in those days that it wouldn't grow back. It kind of does grow back, but mine aren't very dark. So but just making my list. So and okay, so I'm going to do iPhone research. And then send it through. Do you guys ever do lists? Do you find lists help? Do you have waves where you start a list and then you stop a list? I'm very much a mixture, really. I find that a bit distracted. Apologies. No, I just find that lists help me a lot to focus, because I'm one of those bubbly, bright people whose energy focus kind of lapses quite a lot. But it tends to be, I'm not liking this au naturel look in the mirror, because I feel like it's a bit too, that's better if I sit back a little bit. To do my nan wants to buy a wig in case lockdown happens again, so she can just have a decent barnet for popping out and doing stuff, bless her. But she reckons she's going to spray it, which is so cute. But what's she going to spray it with? I'm really bless her. So it's just one of these little costumey kind of ones, but it actually is from a serious place. So I need to I've got an abbreviation. Oh, sweet. I'm going to do that. So that's okay. I can do the week. I need to do that because I promised I'd do it today. I need to make a video stream. No, I'm back. I'm going to share. Top. So I'll see it, and then multitask isn't my best skill. How about you guys? Are you good at multitasking? Can you write and think and talk at the same time? I end up writing one word in the conversation. It is currently temperature wise. Can I see? Can I see? No, because it's just charging. Will it let me do it? Will it let me do it? But no, it's not. I'm seeing it's child, and I can't. That is not. Oh. The stream is the upload speed, isn't it? It's not the download speed. Okay. Shall I just have a sip of gin? Not in. Yeah, this is completely. It's not warm. It's not warm. Are you guys drinking? I was also about to head out, but is that a thing now with COVID coming out in the UK? what was playing actually? These are doing outdoor. Oh, I don't go. Well, you did do before lockdown. He would go and do snooker once a week on a Thursday and every other Monday. I just found that Amount would be going to do some wait for it, it's really exciting, would be to do some Adobe Illustrator learning, to sit there and do some practical learning where I would just do some studying and practice, and so many times that got wiped out. But there we go, don't need to moan about these things, it's just state in matter of affairs. Can I just say tan line, because I'm so pale and pasty. I mean, there was a time in like 2013 or whatever. I think it is my internet, to be fair. I'm really sorry about that. And if what else? I can turn my sync off. If it's that bad, I really appreciate you telling me, by the way. It's great that you've just told me. Hopefully, I don't know if I can. If I do a speed test, if that will mess it up by the packets it sends, or whatever you call it. I'll do a quick speed check anyway. It's the upload speed that makes the difference, isn't it? Download 100 megabits per second. We've never had that. 100 megabits per second. That's crazy. Well, I haven't seen the turning wheel, so hopefully we're good. Hopefully we're good. So yeah, apparently it's gonna. Oh no, it won't be thunderstorms yet, will it? Because thunderstorms are going to be. I didn't realise I had that turned on. Sorry, I didn't. It's my iPad. Oops. Do not disturb. Oh no, do not disturb was on. Right, sound off then. Sorry. Hopefully I didn't go too misty. Anyway, so yeah, I'm trying to think what I can ask you, because I don't know very well, but I can't remember where I came across you either. But how's your YouTube channel going? What's on your YouTube channel? Are you doing? I didn't check my messages. Excuse me for a second. Oh, that's cool. Someone sent me some photos. Yay! Fab. Oh, that is. Oh wow, these are amazing. Wow. I won't be able to claim those as my own. One of my friends has sent me some amazing footage of a place I've been to. Is it better now? Great, thank you. And I can use them with some of my other footage as lovely looking stills. Do you know what? I put my iPad higher on two really useful boxes, thinking that eye level with the camera will be better, and all I can focus on is double chins, but never mind. Anyway, yeah, so YouTube channels and stuff like that. I've been doing this channel for 4 or 5, no, what was it, 2014. Some of the stuff I filmed I think was a bit earlier, but it was, I had all this content for all these years that I didn't want to put onto my other channel, my languages channel, because in those days you didn't do vlog stuff on a tutorial channel, you know, and so I kind of stopped doing it. But when I was doing, I just felt like I wanted to do more chatty stuff. It wasn't really an ego thing. You could kind of say it was in a way, but I just wanted to be able to share my content, to be able to talk about stuff, to share my travels. Being a teacher by trade, you always want to show things you've experienced, to share them with other people. So I did that with this channel, but I just kind of didn't really do so much on it as things got really busy and I grew my teaching business and I was constantly working. Then I had a baby and I was constantly working. No, I wasn't, but I was so busy trying to do stuff, admin, catching up, and kind of chasing my tail, I think, really. But I had burnout and stuff, and then I didn't really work for a while, and it was like, okay, lockdown, YouTube, you've got all this footage you've been filming every time you've gone somewhere, or you've done a tutorial, or you filmed something to share. It's time to start getting it out, but I haven't really been putting it out. But these last sort of week or so, I've just kind of thought, right, I really need to go for it now to get back into that monetization way. Because if there's ever a time to crack on with it, it's now, and then I can sort of do maybe a bit less work on it later. So the niche isn't really anything special. It is just, in a way, it's a place to escape. It's a place to be. You know, there are going to be some people who find my videos or my lives. It just matches their, I was going to say zen, but that sounds a bit weird. That matches their vibe and what they're doing. And then it's just kind of, it just works. It's quite funny. I don't know if it's the heat or the gym, but there's just different words popping up into my head. I keep flicking this pen. That's probably really, really annoying and frustrating for you guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, I think I've kind of got a bit of a plan of what to do. I definitely need to, there we go. Right, pricing up an iPhone. Can I do that this way? Is it going to be too antisocial looking this way? Well, I said I was going to be doing this while working, didn't I? So you guys didn't know what work I was going to be doing. Granted, I'm glad the quality is better now. It's hot. Need to calm down. Let's go to eBay first. I think I need notes open just to write the spec. Oh my god, I absolutely do so many, what's the word? I have so many notes now in the iPhone. I never used to use that many. I think because I used to use paper or other apps and stuff, but I cannot believe how many. I can't just look back at last week's, because I just have way too many. But it's fine. It's fine. It's not fine because I really can't find it. Yeah, not good. I think it's okay to be, you know. October 2014 I was looking at phone contracts. Look, so 128 gig. It says unlimited something 99. £55. Oh, you pay. Oh, for a new phone it was £99 up front and then £55 a month. And then or you pay £19 up front and 59 or nothing and then £60 a month. I haven't paid that much for a phone contract for years. Sell my new iPhone 4. Oh my god, this was way back. This was before. This was around the time when I went to Williams. If you saw my Williams Formula One, when I went to a Formula One factory, that is where you'll see the that I had that phone that day, and I was downloading everything because I had unlimited data. I was downloading all the apps and everything to my phone while I was out, and I had to redo it once because something happened. So I was literally at Williams trying to move them across because I was so keen to use the new phone. So I think I had a 6, I had a 4, and then I bought the 6. So the iPhone 6. I was hoping to sell the iPhone 4 for £200, but I still kept it because I wanted to have it. So I wanted it to have longer video footage. So even then, I was really into my videos, and it says that will earn me more. So I was monetized then, and I said that better signal will earn me more. A better phone, better signal, better file storage, and I've put here Audible. So I downloaded my audio books to Audible, and I said that this is my words, right? I said, Audible, make me more intelligent. In other words, by using Audible, having my audio books downloaded to my phone, I can play them whenever, and I can grow my intelligence and my knowledge and all that kind of stuff. And I've put earn more with apps and hands. That is so funny. £100 a month to use the phone. When I get my old phone sold, I can buy out of my O2 deal. Oh, if I still had my old phone, Interesting thought. What phones do you guys have? Have you got iPhones, or I need to sit further back. The angle's not flattering, but I'm who I am. Yeah. So the I've slowed down getting phones over the years. I've now got the XS, but I've always had Apple stuff because I've always been in business since Apple kind of came out. I've started with the iPhone 3, then I got the 4. Then oh no, I had a 5 as well. Wow, that's funny, isn't it? It's funny. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, never mind. It's no interest. Then I had the I had iPads, and then I had the iMac, and then the laptop. Because it's so much better doing everything with Apple stuff. There was no more waiting around for it to turn on in the mornings. There was no big fan noises. Everything was just so much easier. So once I wrote a note, somebody was like, "Oh, that's a nice notebook," and I said, "Oh, it was from Sainsbury's on the range." It's a pretty little day planner. Black on pregnant. That kind of, trust me, I wasn't like that when I was giving birth. I was hooked up to gas and everything. That's the day. But who would tell that story 2.5 years later? I don't know. Oh, here we go. Sister's phone. That's it. And family notes. That's a better place to put it. I just don't file my notes when I do them. I think it must be 32 gigs she's got. Right, so mine is, oops. Oh, hello, bonjour, salut. Just doing pricing research on phones. I'm doing a swap. I've got a higher spec 6. I'm going to swap it, and we're going to pay the difference, because I don't need a brand new battery, and in immaculate condition, refurbished, of 64. How are you doing? Where are my manners? How are you doing? Hope you're well. Don't forget the thumbs up, everybody. Haven't said that tonight yet, but just a little reminder. And we have no networking being going on tonight. It's a bit quiet, but it's the first time I've done live this late at night. But I made a pact yesterday that I would now, or was it this morning, that I would now be using the evenings for work and not sitting down watching telly in the lounge. So with that in mind, I was like, right, great, let's come up and get live streaming and get some work done at the same time. But it's purely just, it's not even a self-indulgent video, it's purely just cracking on bits of admin. I won't have long before I kind of turn into a pumpkin in this heat. It's just a bit crazy. But how have you managed in the heat? Is it pretty cool in your place? I don't know if it's cool. No, it won't be any cooler where you are with the river and the fence, because I've got gin in here, just a little bit, not a lot, just a cool kind of, should be drinking water really. I'm going to have to guzzle loads so I don't get poorly tomorrow. I have these things where I get really poorly if I don't drink water. I kind of go all faint and like feel like I'm going to die basically. It's happened a few times this year, but normally it's like once every year or so. You don't want to feel that way. And I've already had the itchy brain thing this afternoon, warning me to drink more water, but I just didn't feel. I've been on a diet and I've lost 5 pounds now, woo, finally. But with this diet, I didn't want to be eating loads of. I had my evening meal and I didn't want to eat loads of extra bits and have. So I kind of thought, right, I'll have a gratifying glass of gin and tonic, and then I'll go for some water and stuff later. But actually, I did have a bowl of. It's going to make you laugh. I had a bowl of All Bran just because it was the cereal that the most appetizing, just to fill a hole after dinner. I've got the giggles. I'm going to just drink. I promise that was only a small one. So I'm pricing up an iPhone. I have iPhone. I can't type and talk, I promise you. I have iPhone 6, immaculate condition, refurbished. What's the battery health? Oh, did you hear that swallow? That was a bit of a loud gulp. Where do you see it? Battery. Here we go. 100%. Okay. And then storage, about. Nope. I have this itchy eyebrow today. I think it's just one of those things. I'm just waffling, but I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I do. I'm going to, I can't think where you see the storage about. It's under general. Apologies, that shouldn't have been on. I am getting better at preparing for live streams. The thing that used to put me off is when you just want to crack on and get filming and get talking and you've got to go through all this prep. Like, I haven't got that far yet with sort of my studio lighting out, but ta-da! I have sorted out my backdrop. Although it looks like I've got a doll's house on my head all the time, it's the best background I can do for now. I've got rid of those boxes. These bits aren't mine. The things in front are on this table by the window, and the top boxes, the top cutting machine is there, but all those boxes and stuff aren't mine. But when I was thinking of when I designed this room a year ago for my videos, I was thinking, right, I'll be in the sunlight and the back of the room needs to look pretty, but I didn't get there. It got filled. And then just remembered when I had my daughter, we moved everything that was downstairs that was craft because I couldn't move. I was a beach whale pregnant belly. I couldn't sit still comfortably, so I sat at a table in the lounge, put a table in the lounge to sit at the dining table chair, and I sat there and I did loads of crafts and I brought down all my craft boxes, and they weren't these little ones that I've got up here. I can't go left or right. I need to go opposite, so I need to go this this way. They weren't those small boxes here. They were big ones because I didn't know what. I finally found a way that by putting everything into small boxes meant that I could get everything categorized into the right kind of thing. So if it was an embellishment, if it was stamping, and then I would just bring down that one box that I needed. But when I had Annabelle, those boxes, Mark, when I was in hospital, just put them upstairs out the way, and they all came in here. So at Christmas, this room was just full of boxes. How did I do that thing with my eyebrows? It's crazy. So, yeah, it's fine. So, the difference, I suppose, I've just lost what I've said. The difference is what I'm talking about in the spec. So 128 gig. Oh, newsflash, my phone, my one I use, the XS, is 256 gig, right? Because I thought, right, I do need to have the most capacity for my filming work, and I filled it already, so I've got to do all that admin of getting all those photos off as well. But I don't think it's best doing it on a live stream. I am going to have some internet connected on Thursday. Wait, I don't know if they got it changed or not. I don't know if that was successful or not. They told us they're going to come on Saturday. They sent the confirmation, we're coming Saturday. Then a text came through, coming Thursday. No one's here. Well, I'm here, but Mark wants to be here. So if I have 2 internet connections, just imagine what I can multitask when I'm live streaming. I don't know. It's quite funny. But I don't know. Trying to think about the next thing. The next thing is on my list. So I want to get the price. Immaculate condition, refurbished, unlocked. All the networks are unlocked. Oh, battery health, that was the thing, wasn't it? 100% battery health. 100%. No battery, no screen, no scratches. Everything works. So it's finding the rough rough prices for that particular thing. So if I run a search for what available, and then I've got to work out a deal because it's friends and family. eBay. I wonder if they say electronic cars, fashion, collectibles, because that's the order of popularity of items on eBay. Don't know. You know, they shouldn't do a camera. You shouldn't be able to see yourself when you're filming. You should just kind of have this little lens that kind of covers, it kind of blurs you out a little bit, so you can kind of know you're in picture. I'm going to bring my laptop closer, then I don't need to get so close to the camera. Camera. Who talks like that? It's not really London camera. I'm not very good at my impressions, as you guys have seen. I can do impressions, but it's the accents. I kind of, I don't know, dilly dally on. Here's just in my way. Right, iPhone. I did find one price earlier, and that's from the seller companies. So that gives you the sort of higher end photos. Oh, here we go. So pristine condition is no marks or scratches, and this one doesn't have any marks or scratches. I've got 114.99. Oh, and it's, what colour was it? Gold. Always believe in your soul. Nope. I can't sing, can I? Because you're not allowed to. I can't. I'm not sure 100% of the quick way to know if your song is allowed on iTunes. I think you have to go to the iTunes library, not iTunes library, the music library, and listen and just type it in. But if someone's done a different version, how do they know you're singing their version? Like the Roberta Flack version, the Fugees version of Killing Me Softly, you can tell quite easily on that one which one's which. Jason, I thought about opening the window earlier. That's thinking out of the box in case anyone's wondering. When the light's on and I don't know, I can't do it, then I thought, okay, what if I put the lamp on? And I thought, well, a bit of a campfire kind of look, and I just thought, no, it's not the best idea. Not the best. So just the sticks. I like it because it has you have got the boxes to drill down. Sorry that I've have this conflict where I think, I don't really think I should be streaming all this stuff to people, but it's there, isn't it? It's just something that says, hey, I'm here, this is me, this is my life, this is my channel, I'll pop useful videos up in time, but for now, I've got these important jobs I need to get done, and then hopefully tomorrow will be a calmer day, but it won't, because I've got loads to do. Never mind. Start telling ghost stories. I wouldn't even know where to start. I've been telling princess stories to Annabelle. Brian, hello. I've got an elastic band typey thing around the comments box. I just can't really see you. Oh, you just said hey, yeah. Hello. I watched your live earlier. Your live from the Hive, but it wasn't the Hive. It was from the hotel in North Carolina or South Carolina. And I just noticed how your lives now have been more you're able to. How are you doing, by the way? And welcome to the live stream. Just notice how your live streams have been. They've turned into a nice community of beekeepers and other people like fishermen as well, and different people. But it's quite nice that a certain percentage of the people are beekeepers, so you guys get to talk proper bee stuff. And it's a bit like above my computing ability, really, because there's so much in the lessons you're teaching through demonstrating what you do with your beehives. I'm wondering if you and Jason have met before. Castle Hives, Brian in Ohio. I'm trying to do your voice then, Brian. I best not. And then Jason thinking outside the box. You guys have probably been on 1 or 2 live streams at the same time. You good? Good. Have you finished work for the day now? And are you still? No, you can't still be in North Carolina, can you? Yeah. So what do you do now the harvest is collected? Do you wait till the bee harvest? The honey? Do you wait till? Is there any more to come until January? Until summer next year? Because when you say spring, is that from the spring blooms? I've heard about a spring harvest. Well, I guess you'd do 2 then, wouldn't you? A spring harvest and a summer harvest. But I'm not blonde for nothing. My logic is a bit random. I'm just doing the most chilled, lowest expectation live stream possible. You just finished going to. Just finished. Hang on, I'll just tip that down. You just finished. I said, are you working? And then you said you just finished and you're going to a work meeting soon. So more work, no rest. You have a second time if you're lucky. Cool, that must be hot. Oh, hay fever. I tried pots of local honey for a while, for several years, and it didn't help me. So I stopped taking natural honey for my hay fever. But it's okay. I think I'm just a bit tired. Glad you're doing well. It's just a super chilled live stream. That's all. Nothing crazy. Just a bit just doing a bit of work at the same time. I just kind of thought, I might get the quiet sort of live stream where I can crack on with some bits at the same time and take it easy for once and not be so yabba. I'm just pressing up iPhones to do a swapsy. I've got a really high spec one I don't need. I've got my main phone anyway, so for just a backup phone I just need a low. Don't need a fancy capacity, so I'm going to do a swapsy and just going through the search settings, storage capacity. Okay. iPhone 6 unlocked 128 capacity. Grey, gold, black, gold. Connectivity has everything, so it shouldn't matter what the other bits are. Features. So I'm going to put it as seller refurbished because it's the quality, it has been refurbished. Therefore, no, it's been Apple. It's been Apple refurbished actually. That one went to Apple. Huh? That's why it's still 100% battery. Jeez, it's hot. It is hot. I don't even want to be in a pool anymore because COVID has just made me not want to go to public places like swimming pools when you can get water in your mouth that other people have touched. So I just stay indoors. No, I don't stay indoors all the time. I just put the aircon on and drink gin. No, I really don't drink gin. I just have a tiny bit. I think I did that thing where you breathe into the glass and make a noise like kids do. Yeah, we're looking at sort of, they're all different prices, like really, including postage. £125, my dears. I just went to touch my laptop with my finger as if it was a scrolly screen. Touch screen. So, all colours unlocked. 140, 119. but is that like immaculate condition? It doesn't say. Some of these lower figures could be for not pristine, but the next one up. Let's see, storage 128, condition grade C or D, average condition. You see that was 119 because they didn't have the best condition available, but 125. Oops. Do you know what? I'm in my happy place when I'm on the computer. I know that sounds weird. I'm just one of those techie people. I love technology, and I blame my parents, maybe. I don't know. Well, actually, maybe, yeah, even more so because my dad bought me an electric set when I was about 9 or 10 for Christmas, an electronic set, and it basically gave me the ability. I keep pulling my hair because I don't want it to look like I'm bald. I've got no hair. It was basically this kit where you do different things and you can do like a Morse code, like a buzzer sound, where you turned a radiator into radio, just with copper wire. That was really cool. We did other sort of technical things. So that was kind of technical, but we had a computer when I was 12, 13. It was a really weird thing. It was like this, instead of having a Windows screen, it was called Navigator or something. But then it had this like, it was just weird because nobody had. My mum had computers at work, but they were like data entry kind of MS DOS kind of things, I think. And it's weird going back in time. I feel really old now. But on these VDUs, sorry, back to what I'm talking about now. In this situation where we have Amy, hello again, my lovely. Thank you for coming to see me. This is one of those bad live streams where I'm literally just I'm not working. I'm working on jobs and bits and bobs. And I just thought I'd come online, see who's about. It's probably dinner time, finishing work time over in the States, and I just kind of thought, see who's about, see what it's like. Because my daughter's asleep, I made a deal or discussion with my other half that, how are you doing, by the way? Are you doing well? Oh, I am old, Jason. I am old. It's when you start looking back at the first computers we had and having a Spectrum, computer game and stuff. So Amy, yeah, I hope you're doing well. I haven't caught up on your videos. But I'm going to write it down now to do so because I was doing some video catching up today, and I just forgotten. Didn't go through my watch later list. I went through another list of to-dos, but anyway, I will catch up. Yeah, because I didn't get to watch your changing channel name video, and also, but I did think of you today when I was thinking about little mini tutorial things. You're doing great, really good. That's lovely to know. I'm hot, Amy, really hot. We don't get hot weather over here. It's been 32 degrees today, and it still pretty much is right now, not really. But my daughter's asleep, and had a conversation this morning. I was like, right, in the evenings, I'm working. In the evenings, I'm going to work, and when my daughter's asleep, I'm going to crack on. I'm not going to sit downstairs and watch telly. So I think, because I don't really get childcare, so if I don't get childcare, child-free time, then the time I can do it is when she sleeps. So I need to start getting some money coming in and start to, but being a mummy is a full-time job, and I don't want to be a mummy that just dumps the child in front of the telly. I want her to eat decent food. I want to eat decent food. Laundry and all the jobs, they just don't do themselves. So there we go. So Jason's just arguing with me. if you're old, I'm old. It's just like you start realizing how old you are when you forget people exist at school. You forgot about somebody who was in your class, and you're like, oh yeah, I forgot about them. And the years just go further back in the decades. 38 last month. So yeah, that's that. So it's not a bad thing. It's just like a, But Jason, you'll never look old. You've got that kind of face that makes never look old. So I've got a price here as well for one for in very good condition. I'm just pricing up iPhones to do a swapsy before I get my serious YouTube work done. I'm going to do a few more show reels that I did a while back, and they are basically a sort of feature for my channel of old footage looped up into one big video, so people can just kind of watch a load of stuff in one go, and kind of get a feel for the channel and so on. And also it helps view time because it's one sort of chunk and it's something more interesting than just sort of sitting talking. And you know, I just thought it would add another dimension in this little. Ooh. I thought I'd pause long enough while the signal went for it to carry on. No, I kind of thought for it will help my viewers if the content I put up, because when I upload content there's all different kinds of things going live in a different in order. That doesn't help the viewer group the categories into what they're interested in. So I'll have pretty much like a playlist condensed, but I haven't really got those kinds of playlists. It'll be a playlist based on the time, like 2015, or my travel vlogs will be one in one. So it'll probably be a mixture of content that's not gone live and content that will go live. So it'll be a nice little slide reel, show reel, kind of like when, no, not like when people had slides and they used to on a projector. See, Jason, I am old. I went to school and we had projector with slides that the teacher did to show the French exchange trip from the year before. Of course, I went on more holiday exchange trips. If they hadn't had those projectors showing kids travelling to Germany, looking at certain sites and things, I wouldn't have said to Mum, Mum, can I go on the French exchange? Can I go on the German exchange? So yeah, that was pretty cool. I'm not sure what else to say really, but I hope you guys are doing well. What are you guys up to? What are you doing right now? Are you dual screening? Are you on the way somewhere just listening in? Are you having food? Have you got yourselves a nice relaxing drink? Are you sitting outside indoors? I would just love to know, because it helps me to build up a bigger picture of you guys. And when I said I would just like to know, it reminded me of somebody. I can't think. Rosie Henshaw, maybe? She's a YouTuber. She's an Essex girl, but country living kind of style, very different. She loves Emma Bridgewater stuff, and yeah, just country kind of. I waffle, but that's me. So I haven't written down any prices here. 139. Yep, that's on there. I was going to look at that 125. Want to see why it was grade A excellent 125 and Kidoki, and that's including posting. I had video players. Yeah. Like Mum and Dad were like, "Oh, I've got you a brilliant birthday present." I was like, "What is it? A treadmill?" They said it's something you'll need, you'll want. I was like, "All right." And is it a treadmill? Because I always wanted a treadmill in my room, because I was never motivated to just go out and run. I used to love running, and I always said if I had a treadmill in my room, I mean they were so expensive in those days, then I would do that. In the whole school type old experience. I mean the old school experience. Yeah, it was like you didn't really have an actual computer table. I mean that was only phased out 5 years ago, wasn't it? Computer tables. Some people still have them. Cassettes and pencils. Talking about when you know how these connect. Cassettes and pencils. You mean when you're that old, you know that to wind a cassette on, a tape cassette for music, you put your. Oh, I need to do a video about all that stuff. It's kind of because when you see these videos on Facebook, people share about when people can't see this. I've just realised on the replay, people won't see the comments popping up in the chat because they won't they won't be sitting there watching Like for Like. They probably won't put the chat on. But yeah, when when people used to put together really lovely montage, they had all the pictures of like a Furby, a troll, the holographic the Heat t-shirts, and the Scratch and Sniff, what were they, t-shirts or something. But yeah, bingo. But how many times how many times can you make a mixtape where you just you make a mixtape where you record the charts? How many times have we recorded the charts over the charts over the charts? I mean, I think I did what was a blinding mixtape was because I had this stereo and I kept rewinding and pausing and getting the right timing because I had 2 decks. So I was recording and I was basically like being a DJ, but on cassette decks, recording the right timing to start an old track with a new track. And I had this blend, and it went from something like Boyzone into it was a Boyzone song, and then it led into Always by Bon Jovi. It was one of those sort of heartbreak cassettes. In fact, you know what? I'm not going to do. There's a box down there of stuff from a while ago that I need to go through and have another box somewhere. I will do that on a live, and I'll just go through and I'll just say what's in a box from when I was 17, that kind of thing, because there'll be lots of things. Too many times to remember. I mean, when you were really little, you're just happy to dance to the charts. My sister and I used to have a bar Sunday night, in the 90s this was, and then it used to be like come downstairs, let your hair dry while you're dancing in front of the fireplace, and it sounds like the Victorian age, but we used to just literally just like bounce around the living room together and just let off a bit of steam and then go to bed early for Monday morning school. Yeah, it was quite funny, really, quite funny. Oh dear. But yeah, I probably should just talk about, well, I need to message Ms. Katina, if you've seen her on my you want to see what's in the box. You're programmed to just pick up anything that's like Escape or what's in the box because your business. But I do need to put, I've forgotten what I was saying. I've forgotten, purely and simply. Very, very grateful for you guys on the stream tonight. It's nice, as I said to Amy before when I did one. She kept me company for the whole time, and I did a little tutorial. It took 45 minutes for a tutorial, but I can always crop that down later if the quality is good enough to just chop down. And that's the thing, when you're live streaming a demonstration, perhaps it isn't. I haven't played it back on a big screen and think I need to just slow down and see, but the message there is, audibly presented, never mind the visuals, but I'm just not there yet when I want to do proper produced video content. But there we go. I think we've established the price of an iPhone on eBay of excellent quality. It's between 115 and 125 pounds, and then it's working out the other one. And yeah, so there's a few of these boxes. I used to have a big box of just random bits that I would talk about. It used to be like a review on a product or something, and then I would get really stressed out because I have all this stuff in this box just waiting to be reviewed, waiting to be talked about. So, oh, they don't have the stock. That one. So we've got 125, 115. Sorry guys, just focusing. But now I've stopped doing that. I just have stuff everywhere that I look at the price of. I have stuff that I think, do I vlog it, do I not? Just put it where it should be, and if I have the time to do it. And now I have been doing live streams. It's much easier to pop that into a live stream as some content, because clearly this video isn't a content-led video. That bump on my head, it's so funny. This is just after a hot day. What's left of my face. I put eyebrows on, I put makeup on, didn't do eyeshadow or contouring and so on. I just did cheeks, base, eyebrows and eyelashes, and a bit of lip gloss. Well, the lip gloss isn't going to last past 10 minutes because you just tend, especially on a hot day, you just lick it off when you're drinking. Plus eating. I used to wear really bright lipsticks and it's just not been. Lovely to see Amber's in the house. Sorry, sweetie, I didn't see you there. Oh no, you just turned up. Amy, thank you so much. If you have time to tell us what you're having for dinner, lovely. If not, no worries. I will let you go and enjoy. And just enjoy a lovely dinner. And thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day too. Much love, much love. And Amber, hello. I sound a bit weird today. Hey. Hey. I don't know why I try and do your voices as if you're not here, because you are here in spirit and words. And it's just the wording. It's just the visual element. I kind of feel like I need to do the interpreting side of, linking you guys up and saying, right, I'm just waffling. How are you doing? Thanks for coming. Don't forget to put the thumbs up, guys. It's really lovely to have you here now and have more people in the room. I did wonder how it would go because it's a later time of day. Annabelle tends to wake up about 11 o'clock at night. It's 20 to 10 now. And once she wants me to get her back to sleep, I can't come back. That's it. That's that done. So I might just announce now if I have to go. I might just put in the comments box. Had to go and see to my daughter. It says dude in the predictive text. Had to go and see to my dude. Thanks and bye. Not that I would just leave, but anyone who didn't see me suddenly go. Although if you suddenly go, you suddenly go. If people weren't watching at the time and you've gone, that's fine, isn't it? They're not going to be. Anyway, it's been the hottest day, Amber. The hottest day, and we've got more tomorrow. But I'll talk to you guys about tomorrow on another video because tomorrow's another day. Just doing research on phone prices. 115 to 140. I've got this really fancy spec iPhone and I'm just editing. You're editing. Do you do editing as well? What does no, I'm joking. I know you do so much stuff on the channel, Amber. So I kind of thought maybe Mike did the editing and you did the filming and the presenting and all kinds of different bits. Hello, nice to see you. Welcome to your first name. Did I get your first name? Lovely to see you. Thanks for coming. Amber, sorry, let me do some introducing. Your best you is a lady from the States who, well, would you like to introduce yourself? I don't always like to give too much information away because if people aren't doing that certain thing at the time. Candice, that's right, I had seen that on a show. There's a bit of a crossover with some of the American people that I follow. Callie Picker, some of you guys know Callie Picker. Amber, you all know him. James, I think Candice was interviewed on his show a while back. So was Nikki. I don't know if you guys knew that, but Nikki was as well. I haven't seen her interview. It'd be quite good fun to watch in a different angle because she hasn't done a live stream, has she? But Candice, lovely to see you. And Amber is a reseller of, she does garage sales and storage units, and she is in Wisconsin. So I don't know if you guys tend to follow people who are in a similar industry or in a different area or interests. I kind of watch all sorts of stuff because I just love the variety of life. Empath Embracing Life has gone. Candice Thinking Outside the Box is a local friend of mine, a teacher friend who's set up his own business doing escape rooms, and at the moment has an advent calendar out. Jason, do you want to mention your advent calendar? Who else have we still got? I think that's it. He's still here. But you guys are like my best followers. I think I would say you guys are like my top ones because you guys are really, really dedicated and really lovely. I don't really have horrible people in my network. Which one? Because Chevy and oh, I forgot her name. It's not Cheyenne. Oh, Pants. Forgotten. I haven't said Pants for years. Sorry. Oh, what's that? What's the matter? What's that? Are they? I was saying to Annabelle earlier, you haven't been poorly for ages. Like she hasn't been. You know. It's good to see you guys, Nevaeh. I was thinking there's a letter that incorporates the V. Yeah. Where's Oh, Chevy's sick. It must be the worst thing when they're poorly. Annabelle just wants to know all the time whether she's poorly or not. She's just clingy. It's just really nice to have you guys here. I just want to ask you guys loads of questions. It's just a bit nosy. I'm just literally I've put a list together of little errands I wanted to get done, and I just kind of felt like I wanted a bit of company. I've pledged to spend probably Sunday to Thursday rather than Monday to Friday evenings up in the office cracking on. I hope you like my new backdrop. It's a bit better than all those piled up boxes, isn't it? He's got a cold, hopefully nothing more. Yeah, it's worrying though, isn't it? Whether he's going to get like a temperature or something. But I don't know if you guys have been together the whole time and if you guys need childcare. But I've literally kept Annabelle away from everything. How about you, Candice? And don't obviously want you to talk about children if you don't want to. I know that so many people have to put them into childcare. And some people are just completely chilled about it, and I'm just kind of like, if I don't have to, I won't. But she's really missing that kind of. She just had 5 sessions in a nursery when things started to get a bit, and I thought, she's got a bit of a sniffle. I'll just say she's got a bit of cough, which she did have a bit of a cough, but it wasn't a cough. And then the next week they said, yeah, if she's got a cough, she can't come back. She can't come this week. And I was like, okay then, okay, that's fine. And then the next week they'd all shut down anyway. So I was just like, oh, that's all right then. I don't feel bad for just taking her out, kind of thing. So yeah, so she was just a bit it's rough when your littlies are sick. Oh, I've been so lucky. Touch wood. It's been ages since she's been poorly. Absolutely ages. But I remember like when she was 1.5, or was she just 1? She just had this vomiting fit, and she vomited like a couple of hours, and it was terrible. When you see such a little child just like hurling their gut, and you're in hospital, and you've got, and you've cleaned everything, and everything's in the washing machine, and you go out to take it to hospital, and it's like, wow, poor little kiddies. Oh, sorry, Jason. Oh, guys, you guys have been chatting loads. Amber, I think I'm getting better at. Oh, you mean you're the full-time reseller on eBay, Poshmark and Mercari. Candice, I haven't watched your interview, but I do need to watch it really. What is your speciality? Do you just buy all sorts of stuff, or excuse the red face? It's been a really hot day, and I've just not put any makeup back on to carry on doing the YouTube thing. I've just decided to be me and get through that. Just do it basically. Escape room sounds awesome. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Jason put the website on. Yeah, because Jason's done these like really cool advent calendars. Are they available abroad? Yeah, Amber, I was keen to know the origin of Nevaeh, where that name came from. Is it a religious name? And retail arbitrage. Okay. I've only been able to do any of that. I didn't get onto Amazon. I put in like a rough estimate for some information, and they wanted to bang on, and they rejected it completely. Like when normally someone would hand something back and say, change this, bring it back to me. They were like, Annabelle's just woken up. I might have to go. Has she self-settled? I don't know. If I have to go, I have to go. But let me try and get some of these comments on. Jason's Escape adventcalendars.com. There you go, guys. Yeah, I had an issue with Amazon where I couldn't get on to the reseller platform. It was just Christmas, and I bought some bits, and I thought, yeah, brilliant, I'll be able to put those on. Brilliant, I'll be able to ship a load of stuff away. but now I've got to go back through the process, and I haven't done it, but thanks for the reminder. I think being a mum, it's easy to do retail arbitrage because you're out and about shopping and doing groceries anyway and stuff. Not that I'm stereotyping, of course, but it gets you out and about, and it kind of fits in with the motherhood style where the kids get busy and active, and then they sleep in the car on the way home, and you can do it around them quite easily. That's a really kind of lovely way to do it. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love this. Oh yeah, sorry. Candice was saying about makeup, electronics. Sounds good. Sounds good. There's that Lindy Glenn. She does beauty products and chemist, not pharmacy items. Okay, I might have to go. Heaven Backwards is an amazing name. Not getting a signal. Annabelle's up. I'm gonna have to go, guys. Sorry. See you guys. Looks like my partner's not doing any babysitting, so I'll have to see you. Okay, my lovelies. Bye. I'm gonna go. Sorry, I have to go to my little one. Take care. Bye.